And welcome back. We're picking where we left off last time in Terraformers, the Red Planet Awaits, where we're still on the Planet of Knowledge. We're potentially going to start really cranking through this. We got 165 more science to go. So in a way, we might actually just be looking for things to spend science on. So that's the thing we can use science on, so we'll grab you. The rest of this doesn't really get us any science. Science expenditure. Could pick up the quantum, because at least that would be science to spend. We'll do something like that. We enable you. Great series. We're going to do the exchange on you. Get that 100 support. Four-turn explorer, four-turn explorer. Let's do this four-turn. Okay. +1 comfort for every 4 food produced. Whatever place this produces a decent amount of food. Has some space. This one. Yep, that one's producing 8 food, so this will provide a decent amount of comfort. Oh, we've got enough here, especially with the population this would give, that we can be able to clean it out. So we don't need to drop you in that location. Maybe if we get another mega project to drop somewhere. So we got 11, 15, minus 11. Okay, so that'll work. Got 2 imports that we need to take. Could take it on the silica. Yeah, could take it on the silica. And then we can ship another one off to you. Or back off a little bit. No, we'll do that. Then we'll be down to 2 and we can move 5. Yeah, okay. It's titanium. We're not really interested in titanium from an asteroid. Venus for heat. Europa oceans. That's something we could contemplate doing. Or support per celestial body development. Yeah, let's do Titan. High-tech luxuries. Bunch of science. 25 support to turn. So that's probably actually the science we need. We just need to get it built at this point. Okay. Just needed the science. Where... Oh no, that would still leave us 50 short. But yeah, that's about 2/3 of what's left. 1 plus comfort of living globally. Okay, we want to export 5 of you to complete EU. Look at this level on Jupiter. Oh, it's now or never forgetting the plus. We'll just take it because it's going to go away in a turn. Because we're going to change leaders. Sure, something like that. Not quite enough to finish this up, but it gets it real close. It's going to leave us 4 short. Gets us a few more launches. And then we're not as well, actually, we're still kind of interested in the tritium because one of our upgrades. You are tritium. You're 28 tritium. Okay. Now this lets me spend science, and I'm more interested in spending at this point. Well, actually, we'll take the HAB unit with heating because we can make some use of that. But the rest of this is we need something to spend the science on, not just get some science. New leader choice: trade or plants. And we're on trade. Definitely trade. +1 power per turn for every 7 new expansion points. Maybe a little bit less interesting. The trade center is nice. Industrial lobbying is nice. Deep core facility. We could even go, in theory, put that up right away, but we're actually 111. We got some rocks to clear from some places. This wouldn't be too bad. Oh, the Zeppelin Exploration Center. We had this earlier. This would be great, but it's, we're going to need a core facility. Auction level increased. +1 radiation globally. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to go with there. High-tech luxury industries play. What's the balance here? It's like 3-3? Yeah. Let's put a trade center down then. Get some more routes. Most importantly for what we're trying to do right now, more export routes. Oh, I don't need to export so much of that anymore. Okay. So we'll complete both of those. Barely, but yes, we'll complete both of those. I'll have a little bit of extra tritium left over. Okay. Okay. We're gonna get the tritium we need to upgrade you. You're the one with all the rocks, right? Yeah. So then that probably means this is the place where we want to put the automation center. And then we can use that to set up the deep core facility. Yeah. Still makes these pretty expensive to remove, but now at least we're getting paid in a way to remove them. And then we just need to get it big enough that we can get to get another person in here so we can build the facility. Oh, the mine will be pretty nice. Okay. Oh, and apparently I still have 2 more trade routes we can move. You know, I'm happy. Yeah, we don't need those trade routes right now. Yeah, we'll take the lab. I guess something spend science on, something spend science on. Titan? Yeah. And then this one's we can set up pretty quickly, so it's just... Oops. 3 and 5. Just import a bunch of science and try to get it over and done with? Maybe. definitely on the path to winning here. Real soon. Already got a trade route there, a trade hub there. Don't really have enough to warrant it. You don't have the space. You at least have 3 people, so we at least give you one trade route. You know, we'll do this upgrade. It's not a great upgrade, but we'll do it. Gives us more science. It gets us to spend some science as well. Okay, do the high-tech industry. So we're now down to 17 science. I need to spend 17 more science. Which honestly shouldn't be that hard to do. Penguin spread. Makes people happy. Robotized laboratory. How many robots do we have here? 3, 4. So this would only be worth 1 science here. Although that might be one of the better places for it anyway, so we'll plop it down and get the 1 science. Okay, we're gonna get enough science next turn. We might as well have some fun. We can finish up our mega projects before we end as well. And the next turn we just need... Oh, I will need to pull a housing building. Granted, we have the stuff we will just drop the housing building. Okay. Okay. So next turn, we just want enough power that we can complete that. So that's 3 power. More than we're expected to get otherwise. Oh, and we could get started on you. Yeah. Okay, so we're expected to get the science, regardless of what I do. We need at least 3 power to finish the thing, and if we want to really make some mega projects, we want to build this. So that's 70 food plus silicon titanium. We're gonna get the titanium, so we're just the short silica, so it'd be 12 silica more. No, 6 silica more than we're normally making. Okay. Okay, that tracks. Export nitrates to cover it. So we're getting the power, we're getting the silica, we're getting the titanium. And then it's just, can I get enough food? $70 food, which is a lot of food. 50... Too short there. Yeah, that's too short. Obviously I need to export something else to cover that. Yeah, it may make sense to, instead of running titanium, try to cover that somewhere else. Okay, let's try that, and we'll hope we'll get an explorer so we can get the silica. Nathan Patterson's theory that Earth did not exist has achieved surprisingly widespread support. No, you're getting ignored. There's very much an Earth. We're not interacting with it, but there's an Earth. Let's just say that. Okay, we upgraded you. And then we should have just enough to upgrade you for the walls. There we go, finished all our mega projects. Everywhere we had one, it is finished. And then to cap it off, we just need to use 17 science. And there we go, mission success. Congratulations, Mars has become the center of human innovation. Our scientists develop technologies so advanced they surpass even our forefathers' wildest dreams. Theoretical science and practical applications go hand in hand on the Red Planet, apparently leading to our constant innovation in every field. Martian knowledge has propelled mankind into a new era. Never before has such progress been achieved by human minds. And we managed to achieve the rapid expansion difficulty. Outdoor potato farm. If you have minimum of 2 rainfall and 18 nitrates, you can make 3 food. Drop the rainfall by 1, but raise the temperature by 2, and you have the same but wheat, which actually makes more food. Rice fields, extra difficult, but even more food. Some more leaders. We may end up with a little bit more variety in what we're getting. Interesting. Orbital farming. No more farming, so we got outdoor duck farm, outdoor sheep farm, outdoor cattle ranch. And that's where our unlocks go for this bit. And I'm gonna record 4 parts tonight. We're probably... I could probably go ahead and end the part here, but we're gonna go one a little bit longer. We're gonna go and move on to the Expansionist. So we're gonna settle 50 locations and 5 cities is the plan. Which may or may not be a quick thing to do. We shall see. Balanced, space, or expansive? Well, we gotta have 50 spaces, so we need to go expansive. Seems like that tracks with what we're doing. We have the exploration guy, who gives us bonus silicate for every 3 we make. Supply station. Exploration missions from your leader can be taken from here. Sadly, that can't be relocated. Mine resources, select a resource, get 5 of it. Or we can go farming instead. Increases nitrates by 1 for every 3 we've got. Breach an aquifer, farm, or explore. I think for our opening here, exploration will be good. I think we're going to put our city in here. Okay. Normally I'd explore one of the obvious mines. Because I want to get the rover down, we're not going to do that. Oh, though then I can do with the expansion immediately get it as well. Okay. Water nitrates. Or titanium. We're gonna do titanium. Ooh, that's a large one. It's a double titanium income. That's actually a pretty good, I think, opener. Grab the farm. Okay. Got the rover back. Lab, hab, or tuber farm. I think we need a hab. Apparently, I'm also being offered the same choice again. I think we'll still go the hab because we definitely need to get expanded. Now they have the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which I don't think is what we're gonna. Leave it be. This won't end well. Resurrecting dinosaurs. Here's our trade route. We go robots. We're going to trade our 1 titanium for power. 1 of our titanium for power. Self-sufficient. So we could take them in. We're going to Heroes Welcome instead of taking the achievement. I think it's an achievement for doing that the first time. Grab the farm so we can get the places expanding quicker. Ooh, more food. This is just a flat plain, so I'm thinking that's going to be the expansion location because we'll get the 3 neighboring. But we'll see over the next couple turns whether we actually do that one. Free exploration satellite. Probably got that space elevator first. We might be able to set that up and get something coming out of it pretty quickly. So that's got some nice landmarks. So that'd be a bit of a shame if we turned that into a capture zone for the rover expansion. So that one's got a tritium mine. Do I like better tritium or nice place to put a city? We'll make that decision next turn. Because we're going to place the hab module down, which then allows us to place the expansion module and develop one of the 2 mines. Yeah. Venus, Ceres, Jupiter. We're going to go Ceres. We did find a place where we might be able to get some tritium, so let's grab the tritium one. Yeah, I think we're going to go leftward with it. So we're going to drop into the city, drop the hab module, which gives us the expand, which we grab the expansion hub. Set the mine up. There we go, that's enough to get the tritium down at least. Tritium generator down. Which offsets us working on the extra Martian colony. And then a couple turns we could set the spell slayer up, which would be nice. we now have the minimum space we need to set you up. Which again, I'm tempted to do for the tritium. And then that would in theory let us get to that gigantic silicate pile. Interesting. Good concepts. And okay, that'll be a flat plains, but if we're mostly running robots in that, that'll be fine. No, I think it's explore. Got a couple twos, so we should probably do the twos. I'll get some water. Found a lava tube. Usually tends to have very little starting spot. This one has a titanium deposit. Not that we're desperate for titanium, and an anomaly, which is actually science. So we probably will want to use that lava tube. And to be fair, we got to get up to 5 cities. We got 5 cities in different climate zones. So that's actually one drawback of doing this one, is this one won't count for one of those 5. Yeah. Gain 1 power and 1 titanium, constructing a robot. Yeah. Even ones I don't own. Okay. Can't be moved. I suppose I could have put it out over here as well, but I didn't want to overwrite anything. Okay. Delivery drones are not a bad idea. Gives us another expand. We can use that to immediately take the water. So we got some water income. And then because we put this out here, we do have a 1. So we'll take the 1. I was thinking there was a connection from that direction. There isn't. Otherwise that would have been a little bit better of a spot, but we'll see. Could put another greenhouse down. Probably should put another greenhouse down. Okay, time to move over to the new leader. Exploration out. Could do space exploration. Go to Robo City. That's tempting. Or large-scale infrastructure. This is good for grabbing a lot of territory, but we're not necessarily having problems grabbing territory right now. Whereas I think I'm tempted to do the robot hub at least one time. And then off Mars exploration. doing some stuff here would be, I think, pretty strong. So let's go with the space guy. Even though we really need to be focusing on the planet, we can go into space, I suppose. Three titanium, 3 power, plop it there. Grab the mine. Yeah. Oh, research project. Grab the 2 reform because we can play that right away. And that gets us food coming quicker. Attempt to go that. As much as the robot hub would combo with stuff, we'll go that way. Crater. Okay, so one problem with maybe using this lava tube down here, other than it being high comfort, is maybe it doesn't have very good uses right away, because we got viewpoint locations next to it. Granted, they're plus comfort, so we just have a place that's like the human colony, where the humans are really happy. Got a couple 2s, probably wants to be a 2. Then the next question is, if it's a 2, which is the best 2? See that one. Black zone, sand dunes. Okay. So if we could pick that up, that means if we ever get to the poles, like I think that's probably one of the ice deposits, already guess. Maybe one of them, one of them's there. We can get some quick payoff on terraforming without using the bomb. Oof, +1 radiation globally. +1 science per 3 robots. We have some regolith in here. Okay, let's go ahead and play this to get the power, because we are desperate for power. And then it'll also generate some atmosphere while we're at it. We only have 1 power. Suppose I can just take the off-Mars expedition here. Silicates, nitrates, oceans. I think we want nitrates or silicates. Let's do nitrates. We've got the titanium, so we'll toss the landing pad down, get us another launch capacity. We're really desperate for power at this point. Ship science, get some power coming in. Methogen, because it's the easier to deploy out of the 2. I think I'm actually going to take the science here. Let's happen to have a high spot. Being a high spot, no. space for another tritium generator? Yes. What's that tritium generator? So now we're making 3 science. Well, yeah, actually we're making 3 science a turn. Do you probably want to get one of the explorers off? Yeah. Or, no, actually we're going to hold off on the explorer. Take the 10 support. Now we can get some robots down. Composting is tempting, yeah. Okay, so we get 25 support by getting some people moved in. And then Robotropolis here, who is the home of the robots. We can set up and get some robots in if we get some titanium. Ooh, extra power. That solved a lot of our woes. Get some more nitrates. Honestly, at this point, we're making a decent amount of power, so we'll stop trading science. And we'll go ahead and finish that first. Mars. Off Mars. Go. The Gigantic's going to require quite a bit of titanium and quite a bit of power. But I think that is something we want to work towards. Tempting. In this case, we'd probably want to put it on the robot city, where we've got no people to be pissed off by having no comfort of living. That's where the tempting is coming from there. Yeah, let's grab that. We probably won't play it anytime soon, but... Okay. Can we enable you? Do we want Seri set up and get the titanium first, or nitrates? I think the titanium first. Okay, I'm not going to trade anything this turn, because I want it to set up my robot hub, which would give us another 3 science. Best you can do 5 turn respawn. Oh, you can do 4. Let's do the 4 then. Yeah, we'll take another off Mars expedition. Jupiter atmosphere, Io for silicates, Europa for water. We're gonna go Io for silicates. Get some off Mars mining. Awesome support for every mine owned by the city. We'll grab that. That might be useful to some of the future cities. Oh, then what do you need for... not the space elevator. 10 and 10. Okay. Okay. Asteroid Lab, we're going to pass up on that. Power here from the photovoltaic field is tempting. I don't see any reason not to grab it. Okay. There's an argument to not importing power. But I think in the end we just need the power. We're not generating enough locally. Well, not generating enough locally for what we want to be doing with it. Tritium, support. I think the tritium, another mercury one. So next turn we'll have the titanium for that. We should have the power for it as well. Assuming I just roll, or just pass the turn, which we will do. Yeah, we'll just take the turn support, move over. Support oceans. Titanium tritium. Yeah. That's getting us 3 silica. I can place the bacteria spray now. Let's get the bacteria going. Oops, some more food. So I got enough to set up another colony if I want another colony somewhere. So there would be a really comfortable place. But we need power really to get that to be set up. Here's not necessarily super comfortable. Oh, and we can't set that one up anyway because we don't have all the neighbors explored. I suppose if I wanted to set it up, it would have to be this one, which we need 3 power to put it where I want, so... Because yeah, we probably would do it around the 4, do the housing block. So we want to like start there. Space exploration's out. I think we have a place where we could get a mine. Yeah, but I think it's mostly going to be surface mines, not city mines. So the efficient miner here, I think, would be better. And this one's got a nice ability for situations where we don't have the power to do the prospecting tour. another power. Puts us one closer to getting this one set up. This one's also a fairly decent one. And we need to set up more city zones, right? So we need one there would not be bad. One over here. This one's pretty meh, other than the one fertile soil. Guess there's another route. Yeah, we'll use that route to start on those. Regional buildings, city buildings, mega structures. We'll do regional building. That's a high spot. Not worried about it being a canyon view. So we'll grab you, slap the power on it to get an extra power. Large titanium. That would actually be a nice place to put a mine. And we'll actually have the power to do that next. Oh no, we'll be one short from the power to do it next turn. Yeah. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably start setting this one up. That makes sense. Or actually, no, this one's going to be... We get that explore, this will be a better place because we'll have like 4 different mines we can take off of it. That'll combo nicely with miner cottage and stuff, yeah. Mars Quake, gonna set us back in some stuff. And just scrap that for science. Of course, it's the city that gets damaged. Oh, it's 5 nitrates, that's easy fix. Oh, more than just the nitrate one gets fixed. Titanium. That's annoying, but we can handle that. What was the other building? Tritium and water. Oof. You hit everything. Almost. Okay, well, we still got the water, we still got the food. Let's explore you. Underground, frozen, oxygen, and atmosphere. Okay, so we got 3 potential mines there. We got a place that doesn't need to be a mine, but could be a mine. So let's go ahead and found this city. Okay, cycle the turn. Don't have that rainfall yet, so we're going to pass up on you. Do your rainfall as well. Okay, we'll take this so we don't have a card that we're not ready to play. Combined living wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, take the combined living. Five the best you're going to be able to do? I think it is. Definitely do a lot worse, though. Do there. Let's add some sandstone, okay. More food, not bad. And yeah, that's the site where if we do explore that site, we can get, I think it's atmosphere and warmth. Here we go, a little bit more titanium, a little bit more science. And when we do a terraforming, 5 support for new tech, 2 when constructing a city building. Nah, I'm not gonna bother the touring company. Bus station's tempting. Yeah, we'll go to the bus station. We can enable you. Mercury gives us tritium. Tempted to go for the tritium. Nitrates, silicates. Let's go tritium. I got 2 trade routes. Obviously that I don't want necessarily making these go faster. Oh, I can do something like that. Yeah. For the moment. Then I'll group for a bunch of power. Ooh, yeah. Okay, now that's where the routes that I wasn't quite sure I wanted to use are going to go. Yeah. Okay, we set you up next turn. We are going to have... Oh, you might not count as a mine. That's true, you might not count as a mine. Though if I'm desperate for it to have another mine, we can take your mine. Well, actually, no, then you wouldn't have 3, because you have a thing that wants 3. Yeah. Oh, but this also isn't coming off of 3. This is just bonuses for being mines. Yeah, okay, that works. That works. It's just bonuses for being mines. It'll be fine. Okay, let's cycle the turn and get the spaceport down. Go to the space for you. The support and food isn't that bad. Okay, so that allows us to export one of each of those. Get some stuff in exchange for them. Let's grab some more tritium right away. There we go. And get the effects of the black sand. bunch of support. We actually got the first warming up. Which scored us 10 science. Cured lab of a cultured meat. Yeah, let's clear you. Let's get you played. Oh, apparently, yeah, we know more trade routes, right? We'll dump that in the science, get the science one going faster. Extra radiation protection will just make everyone happier. Okay, we'll be looking for a third mine then to get to this city. Or, well, get another city that we can have 3 mines. One of the 2. In the meantime, I think it is time for a part break. Kind of went a little over. If you're watching on YouTube, you can expect it to be another part up tomorrow. We'll see if I can get the Expansionist planet done. We're going pretty fast in turn time. We've got 2 of the 5 cities down. Technically, we have 3 cities down, but 2 of them are interfering with each other and don't count. Don't both count. And then we have 18 of the 50 tile locations, but that's pretty easy if we get more cities, right? So I don't foresee the next episode necessarily running along. We're going to record one more episode tonight, so that's going to be that episode. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break to replace my cup of tea that's about to disappear. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.